All right, guys, I don't know where this video is going. I just felt compelled to make it. I want to know, and this may not be for everybody, but I guess I'm trying to connect here with those of you who have struggled with overeating, undereating, what are you've that diet train in your life, emotional eating, eating to decompress when you get home from work. I want to know, those of you who have dieted before, I hope I can find somebody. Is there any better feeling than that one split second when you decide, I'm going to cheat on my diet? That one split second where you decide you're going to stop restricting yourself, because that's what you're doing. When you put yourself on a diet, you're literally putting shackles on yourself. I'm not allowed to have this. I can't be a part of everybody else. I'm bad. You're literally chained to a wall, not able to experience everything else that everyone else is. And I'm not talking about going in and housing a peanut butter pie. And yeah, I've been there. I'm talking about trying to find a middle ground, a balance. You're going from one extreme to the next, and I've done that, and I've been there. But that 1 second where you decide, I'm not going to be on a diet. I'm not going to restrict myself. If you're like me, and I think there's some people out there like me who, when you diet, it's because you've been bad and you made overeating and eating things that weren't the healthiest choices something that was really bad, and you were bad and less than and not as good as and shameful, and ooh, did the shame vibrate throughout every cell in your body. So my question is, in that moment, wouldn't that moment, that feeling, can you just close your eyes and put yourself in the feeling when you decide, I'm not going to restrict myself, I'm not going to punish myself because I'm not bad? How do you feel? How did you feel? Wouldn't it be great to feel that way all the time? Wouldn't it be great to not be identifying yourself as good or bad based on how you feed yourself? Wouldn't it be great to not turn to food or shopping or gambling or I don't even know what, I don't know, collecting rocks, crystals, whatever it is for you? Wouldn't it be great not to turn to those things when you're feeling a little inside? I used food as an emotional crutch my whole life. You know what? It's that neural pathway is there. It's easy. It's the default. I still, want to. Once a month, I get severe cravings for peanut butter and chocolate, but I've learned to curtail that and to check in. My point here is we need to start looking at different ways to deal with our emotional stress. We need to deal with different ways of determining our behaviors, whether they are good or bad, whether you are worthy or not. Because, surprise, surprise, you are amazing and worthy and worth all the gold in the world, just because you are a human being existing on this very plane. And so you don't need to look a certain way. You don't need to wear a certain outfit. You don't need to have that income. You are as is. You are just in this state of being. You're more than acceptable. You are fucking amazing, okay? And I don't know if nobody told you that today. I'm telling you now, and I mean it. And that's still something, the self-worth and bad, better, good enough. Those are still things that I struggle with daily, but I have to check in with myself, and I need to look at where this is coming from and what having these limiting beliefs, what purpose do they serve? They make me play small, they make me be invisible, they make me not interact with others. It's easy. It's easy not to be seen. It's easy to stay by yourself, not connect, not put yourself out there to get hurt. Ugh, getting hurt. It's one thing if you cause pain to yourself through overeating and packing on the pounds, but oh, what about from another person? I don't know, rejection or leaving or, not liking me for me? Shit, that's scary. I'm just going to go eat instead. I know that. I've done that. That's my thing. There are other ways, I don't know, putting this out there, that's even a year ago, even a couple months ago, maybe yesterday, I would have been mortified. But we are all human beings, and we all have pain points and survival patterns that we revert to get through the day, to not take chances. And I want to help those of you who are struggling like I was, like I still do. It's things creep up. I'm human. But I have the tools now through doing a lot of internal work. I have the tools now to deal with things, and I can handle them a lot easier than I could in the past. And that's the work that I'm doing now. And I want to help you if you're struggling like I was. Maybe it's food for you. Maybe it's something else. The point is, it's not about that X factor, the food, the shopping, the gambling, drinking, whatever it is. We'll call that X. It's not about the X, okay? It's about what's going on in here and in here, and maybe something happened when you were 4 years old, and maybe something happened 2 weeks ago. But the point is, you need to find a new way to deal with these problems and to work through them, and I can help you do that, okay? So let's get together. Let's talk on the phone. Let's hop on Skype, have a free session. Let's find out what's going on and what we can do about it, because there is a way out. There was one point in my life where I was as wide as I was tall, and I'm not exaggerating. I took measurements, and I was eating myself into an early grave because I was so ashamed of who I was and who I wasn't, and I was really lost and confused, and I got out of it. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your story is, whatever your mess is, you can get out of it too. I promise you. So get in touch, and let's see what we can do.